Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men value women with inexperience, and women value men with experience. We don't want you to have a bunch of mileage or a lot of bodies, but for us guys, it's a badge of honor. Let me know what you think in the comments. I got a banger from Man Talk. Let's get straight into it.
When a man tells me he's gonna pull out, I'm immediately offended because what do you think, I'm not good enough for your...
Oh my God, I love it when a woman tells her bop lore.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Tell us more.
Do you think I'm ugly?
What?
Do you think I'm ugly?
Lord have mercy. The level of hoedom we've reached right now in society is truly scary. Oh, she got the chest tats, the arm tats. I mean, I kind of could have guessed it.
Bruh.
You don't want kids? That has nothing to do with this right now.
Yeah, it does, because no sloppy box is worth 18 years of child support.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Bro, this is why I say, bro, pull out, wear a Jimmy and pull out. Before you know it, you're going to get one of these freaking, what is it? Cat Williams has a joke. He's like, you over there skeeting in banana cream pie, and now you mad you got a baby by banana cream pie. It's like, bro, don't be skeeting in these women, bro. Pull out. And wear a yawn, you know what I'm saying? Wear a hat. Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool, brother, man. Don't be out there just skeeting in these girls, man.
A granny.
A granny? Somebody called her a granny? I mean, I guess if the shoe fits.
Gotcha, bitch.
Granny. That's what some man just called me on a dating app.
Well, sweetie, I don't know how to tell you this, but...
I mean, she kind of does. How you got that many lines in your forehead? Chad, do I look this old? We've only been dancing for an hour. Why do my knees already hurt? For F's sake, please tell me what that's not coming back into style. I love a good mocktail. It's so loud in here. Where's all this gray hair coming from? What does that even mean? I swear kids these days have their own language, and worst of all, I just sounded exactly like my mom. Baby girl, I'm gonna keep it at that. Wow, you do kind of look like a granny. But them creases on your forehead, that's why I say, dude, white women age like milk.
Granny stuff on TikTok, so yeah, can't really blame the guy. Also, I doubt you're in your mid-30s.
Like, excuse me, sir.
Dismissed.
It's gonna take...
Dismissed!
Dismissed.
Why do we want women to hate other women?
We don't. You lovely ladies just do it naturally.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all self-sabotage all the time. There was a study that came out that hairdressers, when a woman comes in that's hotter than them, they intentionally offer to do something that's going to make them look more ugly. She has long, pretty hair. Girl, you should just chop it off. They sabotage each other.
It's very simple. Because a woman who can't trust other women is left with only one source of validation. Men.
TikTok? Oh.
She'll seek approval from a system that rewards obedience, not wholeness. She will measure her worth by how much...
Bro, tell me you're reading off a cue card without telling me you're reading. Stop reading. Bro, just say it from the fart. I mean, from the heart.
She is wanted. She will contort and silence to keep their attention. She'll shrink her hunger. She'll punish her body for daring to age. And she'll learn to be desired, but never to be known. Because most men...
You know, sweetie, it's 2025. Men aren't stopping you from trusting each other or even marrying each other.
From the Office of National Statistics, from a 2019 study, in ever-increasing numbers, we are now at a lesbian divorce rate of 72%. So the top 4 reasons that they are reporting getting divorced is feeling ignored, inequality in the partnership, adultery, and domestic violence. Personally, I feel like this lends some weight to men's arguments and complaints about how women are behaving in relationships. Because when you have lesbian divorce statistics that look like that, the girls are kind of telling on themselves.
So
yeah, y'all are the problem, dude. Women have been the problem when it came to marriage. It's hypergamy, bro. It's in their DNA. It's in their biology. You can't make them happy. And so us as men, we're trying to go in there and make them happy. Y'all have heard of the 80-20 rule, right, chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you have. 80% of the women want 20% of the men. But remember, the opposite is always true. But I think 80% of the men only want 20% of the women. I believe there's only about 1/5 of all women out there that are worth dating or worth getting into a relationship with or worth marrying. Luckily, I got one. And there's other men that do that. And I also looked up some statistics the other day. 85 to 88% of millionaires and billionaires are married. Some of the most savvy minds in this world, men that calculate risk at a very high level, decided to get married because they probably found that 20%. Now, also, on the other side of that, though, remember the opposite is always true. Some of the most richest women in this world are rich because of divorce. So you got to be careful, dude. That's why I say Kevin Samuels talks about this, and he talks about, you could date a woman for 6 months, and then you could know if you should be married or not, or could get married or not. In my opinion, I think you should date for 3 to 5 years. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I just think the vetting process should be a little bit longer. 3 to 5 years to me is a good amount of time to see happy, mad, sad, glad, and elated, right? I want to see a range of emotions. I want to see you go through some things. I want to see triumph. I want to see tribulations. I want to see trauma. I want to see the 3 T's: triumphs, tribulations, trauma. I want to see all of it. I want to see how you react when things are good, how you react when things are bad. I want to see that stuff, because then I can have a good gauge on how you're going to be in a relationship. And then also, I can do enough digging to your family. I feel like a lot of people nowadays, and chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. A lot of people nowadays get into relationships, they fall in love with this person, but they don't really get to know their family. They don't get to know their parents. They don't get to know their aunts, their uncles, their brothers, their sisters, their extended family. I think it's very important to meet your significant other's parents. I think it's very important to meet their siblings. If you can, meet their cousins, meet their aunts, meet their uncles. This is going to give you a good gauge on how they operate as a familial unit. How their direct family, their parents act, their aunts act, their grandparents. I had met all of that before I got married to Cass. I had met her grandparents, her aunts, her uncles, her cousins, her dad. Like, I had met everybody that was really close to her before we took anything serious and took the next step. I feel like a lot of people just fall in love with that sauce. They fall in love with that nut. They're like, that nut. They fall in love with that before they get into a serious, vetting process of, how do I get to know this person? You got to get to know their family. Too many people just fall in love with the person that's in front of them, and they don't fall in love with the back end of it. Too many people fall in love with the hardware, not the software. And what I mean by that, the hardware is their body, their physical body, the physicality, the pom-pom, the tatas, all this stuff, the kuka. They fall in love with the tuna tunnel, the sausage wallet, but they don't fall in love with the software of the family. See, that's what you really got to do the digging on, man. That's what you got to do the digging on.
Frozen in time. Forever 17.
17? What? Nah. My philosophy on life, though, is I think we all mature into about the age of 17, but we just learn how to act in public. You know what I mean? We're all our 17-year-old selves. I'm still childish, bro. I'm 34. I'm still childish.
Shut up.
Look, I personally...
Bro, it's just, this woman looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. Tell me you're old, sad, and alone without telling me you're old, sad, and alone. I just, these women right here try to be profound with how they're alone and how men are terrible, but it's like, baby girl, look in the mirror.
I often wish that men believed women. What? Men believed women.
The false accusations that are out there right now, men getting their careers ruined off of women's lies, bro, no. This is my reaction.
No.
After almost 10 years of Me Too, the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial, and countless other men who...
Bro, I heard Amber Turd's about to come out with an OF. I heard she's doing poop play. Doing a whole lot of poopy play, I heard. I don't know if it's true. I won't be subscribing, so I will never know, but that's what I heard. I heard.
Well, in this country, I do not feel safe and I do not feel protected.
Oh no! Anyway, last week...
The system that we rely on to keep us safe is a failure. You report a crime and you will rarely get a follow-up. Everyday harassment is just normal now.
Sweetie, I was gonna go on an entire lengthy rant about why this is happening in the UK, but you know what? I've managed to condense that into 6 words. You get what you vote for.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
If life was so bad, don't you think you'd be walking around with multiple black eyes? Oh my God, what is this? Looking like the desk at detention.
I know a police officer just me at the gym, as one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him, and I was respecting him in his space and wanted him to be able to see his form, so I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me, and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this. And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, turned around and I was like, I hate men. And then I was really pissed and went to turn around to tell him, like, this is not okay, and here is why.
So she went to the gym
so you
wearing
walked in the
a
gym.
very small top.
You walked in the gym, you got your whole titties out talking about men are sexualizing me. Bro, that's like me walking around with my balls out and girls looking at my nuts. Duh, dude. If you have your chi-chis out, dudes are gonna look. We're wired like that. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Loki, free. Sit. Shake. Shake. No. Shake. No. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Other hand. No. Other hand. No. No. Other hand. Other hand. Thank you. Wait. Free. Bro, he was being ornery. He did not want to listen. I was like, shake, other hand. He knows what I'm trying to say, bro. He ain't dumb. He knows what his dad's trying to say. So there is a clip circulating right now of Aubrey Plaza. And apparently, RIP to her husband, but he hanged himself, which is awful. But then she talks about losing her husband on a podcast with Amy Poehler called Good Hang. And I don't know if this is true, but apparently she cheated on her husband and then he did this and now she's trying to play the victim. I don't know if that's true. This is all speculation, but this is the clip.
So you've had this terrible, terrible, tragic year.
Yeah.
You lost your husband. You've been dealing.
It wasn't necessarily her husband, it was her ex-husband at the time.
With that, and you've been looking for all different ways in which to feel and find support. And I think I would, on behalf of all the people who feel like they know you and the people who do know you, how are you feeling today?
I'm right in this very, very present moment. I feel happy to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel overall I'm here and I'm functioning and I feel I feel really grateful to be moving through the world. I think I'm okay, but it's like a daily struggle, obviously. This is like a really dumb analogy, and it was kind of a joke at a certain point, but I actually mean it. Did you see that movie, The Gorge?
No.
Okay.
Horror movie?
It's like a alien movie or something
okay.
with Miles
Teller.
Okay. And but it's in the movie there's a cliff on one side and then there's a cliff on the other side and then there's gorge in between and it's filled with all these monster people that are trying to get them. And I swear when I watched it I was that is feels like what my grief is like, where it's or what grief could be like, where it's at all times there's a giant ocean of just awfulness that's right there and I can see it and sometimes I just want to just dive into it and just be in it, and then sometimes I just like look at it, and then sometimes I'm like, I just try to get away from it, but it's always there. It's just always there, and the monster people are trying to get me like Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Wow. So her husband unalives himself. She plays the victim and then compares her grief to a movie. Yikes. This is crazy to me. This is the modern woman playbook though. Like, plays the victim. I don't know if she actually did cheat. Like I said, this is massive speculation, but if she did, she cheated on her husband. He hanged himself, and then she's on a podcast called Good Hang. Like, Aubrey, just come on, you gotta have a little bit more self-awareness. That is horrible. Very bad. Very, very bad of you to be on a podcast called Good Hang after something like that, and then comparing your like playing the victim. That's crazy work, bro. I had to play that one. Here we go. Here's another clip.
Hey,
What?
I thought you were cute. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it looks like you just came off the fucking streets.
What the fuck? Hey, excuse me?
Yeah.
I thought you were cute. Can I get your number?
I'm actually good on that. Can you kind of step away from me?
Wait, I can't get your number? Or...
POV, you're chopped. This is crazy. But dude, this is also not the best way to go about it. You don't go straight for the number, bro. It's not a good tactic. It never works well.
Something?
Back the fuck up.
Oh.
Why the fuck are you coming up? Like,
I thought you were pretty. Okay. Wait, excuse me? I thought you was pretty. Can I get your number?
fuck no.
Oh shit.
And see, and then girls are like, why don't guys approach us? Why don't guys approach us? What's going on? Because this is what men have to face, dude.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yes.
I thought you were pretty. Can I get your number?
No, you're ugly as fuck.
Damn, what the? Hey, excuse me?
No.
What?
Savage.
Hey, excuse me? I thought you was pretty. Can I get your number? Oh, damn. Oh. Excuse me? I ain't gonna lie, I tell you you're very pretty. Can I get your number?
No.
Damn. Hey, excuse me? What's your name? Yeah, I thought you're pretty.
Absolutely not.
Hey, excuse me? Excuse me? That's, oh my.
I feel bad for the guy. But dude, here's the thing though, you got to learn as a guy like this, like if your approach isn't working and you've approached like 15 women saying, hey, excuse me, hey, excuse me, hey, excuse me, like, dude, change up your approach, bro. Change your approach, bro. Stop doing that. It's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. All right, we're going to switch gears. I've got something here where, you know the quote I've always said, chat, where I go, women wait at the finish line and pick the winners? This is like the prime example of this. This chick, I think she was married to a UFC fighter or something like that, but like, this is just a prime example of what I mean by women wait at the finish line and pick the winners.
During the fight, he almost gets knocked out. As this guy is mauling him, he goes like this. What do you think I was thinking?
Not good thoughts. Yeah, you didn't like it.
No.
Did it turn you off?
Oh my God, so much.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, you're getting f***ed up, and as you're falling to the canvas, you still need to go f*** you.
Wow.
You're like, f*** you, like that.
So the way he was getting beaten was f***ing with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was getting beaten.
I don't care.
He was like
I don't care.
away.
Yeah, I don't care if
That he wasn't digging
You're not
in.
gonna. Yeah, like you gotta like take that.
Take it.
Yeah, like like a champ or like a fighter.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be like.
Wow.
That was.
Was that the beginning of the end?
Yeah.
That was
and he was a great
first couple of
boyfriend. He was great.
He was a great guy. He was such an awesome guy. Women are so shallow, dude. Especially women like this. This dude's out there fighting for his life, trying to put food on the table. He puts his hands up because he's probably in pain, which I don't know about you guys, but when somebody punches me in the face, I'm never like, yay, thank you. I love being punched in the face. Maybe he was actually hurt. God forbid a man feels pain. But this is pure proof right here. Like, and then shortly after this fight, she dumped this guy. So it's like, bro, so shallow. This woman right here. But this is what I was talking about. Like, dude, women wait at the finish line and pick the winners. It's the warrior bride theory, right? If you're not a winner, Women are probably not going to stay with you. Like, they're, as soon as the going gets thick and the going gets hot, it's in their DNA to want to leave and monkey branch onto the next guy. It's truly sad. This chick is on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about her boyfriend so openly. Imagine a guy getting on there and being like, yeah, I just saw her take a stinky dump. And, you know, she didn't spray. She didn't try to make it smell better there at all. Or imagine a guy being like, you know, she didn't cook or she didn't clean. I just looked at her and I was like, ugh, God, it made my wiener limp. God, I just couldn't imagine. She can't cook. She can't clean. She can't be a mother to my children. You know, I saw her take a dump once. Like, ugh, there's no way, bro. Ugh. Men would never say that. We're not that shallow. But I had to play you guys that clip. Isn't that crazy, Lokes? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.